In this video, we are going to install MPT-7B model from Mosaic ML on AWS SageMaker. I will be using AWS SageMaker notebook. For this purpose, I already have created a notebook in SageMaker. If you don't know how to create it, I have a separate video as how to do it. But at a high level, all you need to do is to go to your AWS account, go to Amazon SageMaker service. Then on the left hand side, click on notebook instances in the under the notebook section, and then on the right hand side click on create notebook. One thing to remember is that please select the instant type as p3.2x large, because anything less than this doesn't work, as it needs quite a lot of memory. And also remember that this costs $4 per hour. Okay, once that's done, you need to download this mpt7 notebook from this URL, and I will drop this link in video's description. In order to download it, go to file and then download IP YNB file. Once that's done, so you are downloading it to your local system, and then go back to this notebook instance. In Just click on Open Jupyter Lab. This will open this screen, and then on the left hand side, you see that there is this upload button. Click here, select your file which you just downloaded. Let me download it. Okay, so we have this file now. Now, simply double click this, it will open this here. And yeah, just select it, should be good. Okay, now once that's done, just as a fun fact, Mosaic ML has been acquired by Databricks for 1.3 US billion dollar, and they are working extensively to improve this model. So you might see that in the coming days, the performance might improve a lot. Okay, now this is done, and this notebook contains everything we need. All we need to do is to run all the cells. So let me do that now. Okay, in order to run this notebook, one thing you need to do is to go to the right and make sure that click on this circle and make sure that you have selected conda underscore python 3 as a kernel, because earlier I had mistakenly selected the this PyTorch one, but it's always a good idea to select this conda python 3. And then we just need to restart the kernel and run all cell. And you see that there are these two, this icon um, which says restart kernel and run all cell. So click here and restart, and now it will start running it from top to bottom. And this takes around 10 to 15 minutes. While it runs, if you look at this code from here, and this one is a major chunk of code. All this code is doing is it is the first block, this one is loading the MPT-7B tokenizer and model, and then in the second one, the tokenizer is used to encode the questions sent to the model and decode the response from the model. Additionally, we also are obtaining the device specification for our GPU so that we can configure the model to utilize it later. So this is all we're doing. So let me pause the video and I will resume it as it gets finished, as it takes 15 minutes. It has finished installing all the cells, and it took around 25 minutes for me on this instance. And as you can see that it has run all the cells with the model and answered this question in this prompt, where I have simply used this function ask underscore question, and we used the prompt to explain the difference between nuclear fission and fusion, and it has given us quite a good answer. Okay, now let me ask it some other question. I'm just going to comment this line, and I will uncomment this one, and let me ask it what is the capital of, let's say, Pakistan. And for this one you don't have to run all the cells again. This is the advantage of this notebook, that all you need to do is to click here and run this cell. Okay, I think it is giving me an error. Let me try again. Yeah, so we don't need a space here, and it let's wait for it to finish. Okay, it took around 30 seconds to give me the answer, and the answer is correct. It is Islamabad. And not only it has given me the capital name, but also various other information. Okay, now let's see if we could ask it bit less familiar country. What is the capital of Tonga? Tonga is a Pacific island near Australia. Let's see what it does. The capital of Tonga is Nuku'alofa. So let's see if it gets it right or not. Let's wait a few more seconds. And you can see that it has come back and it hasn't given me the answer. So MPT failed in answering that one, okay, which is fine, no worries. Let me try another prompt, a bit different one, where I'm just asking it to write a smart contract in the Cardano blockchain. And as we know that the language of that blockchain is Haskell, so let's see if it is able to do that or not. And by the way, when I used this capital of Tonga with ChatGPT, ChatGPT was able to answer me that. Okay, this is pretty nice. I think this has done a good job in producing a smart contract in Haskell. Okay, so this is how easy it is to install and run MPT-7B from Mosaic ML or now Databricks on your AWS SageMaker in AWS. If you don't want to use AWS SageMaker notebook and if you just want to do it on any EC2 instance, then you can do that by just following these steps. Plus, in order to have that P3 instance, first you would need the permission from AWS, so you would just need to ask them and give your use case. So this is it, guys. I hope that you liked it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.